What's going on, guys? Billy Pinckney here from Billy the Bat Boy's Corner, along with a couple members of Equipe Quebec for this episode of Dugout Talk. All right, guys, we're here with Gifting Ngoepe Gifts, first African player to make it to the big leagues, born in Africa. Talk about that call-up story when you first found out that you were getting called up to the big leagues.
It was an amazing day for me. We were in Rhode Island, Pawtucket, Red Sox AAA team, and it was a rainy day. They called the game off, and we decided to have BP in the cages. And my coach came up to me and he was like, "Hey guys, huddle up real quick. Yesterday we called the European guy, which is Davidas Neverauskas from Lithuania, who's the firstborn Lithuanian player to make it to the big leagues." And he said, yeah, yesterday they were looking for the European guy, and today they want the African guy to come up there. So that's how I got my call up. I was very excited, happy, of course. I called all my family and everybody, family, friends, and got to the airport and the flight is cancelled. And I was like, oh, that's a bummer, you know. Right. So I went back. My coach told me they're going to reassess the situation and see if they still need you back up in the big leagues. So let's wait until after the game. So I'm watching the game intensely with my teammates. As the game ends, I'm looking at my phone, checking it every 5 minutes to see if it's gonna ring. Eventually I get a call like an hour later, and my coach is like, "Hey kid, I just want you to take a deep breath," and yeah. So I just take a deep breath and I'm like, "Yo, just give it to me, you know." And he gave me the news and he was like, "Hey, tomorrow morning you're gonna catch a flight to Pittsburgh and you're gonna play against the Chicago Cubs." Right. And next day I flew to Pittsburgh and was at the field.
Wow, that's awesome. Now we have your first at-bat right here. You singled off of John Lester, a very established pitcher. And talk about that at-bat. It was a 3-1 count.
So walking up to the plate, I'm telling myself, you already won the day. You're the first African-born player to make it to the big leagues. Anything else you do is just a cherry on top, you know. So I went up to the plate, and I'm like just focusing on breathing, I'm just telling myself, just relax, calm down, just see the ball, hit the ball. That's it. That's all you got to think about. Facing John Lester, of course,
right.
Couple MVPs, a couple World Series rings, so I'm in for a big one here.
Right.
So I step in, take the first pitch, ball. Like, okay, cool, we're in the driver's seat. Take the next pitch, ball. 2-0, 2-0. Am I going for a home run here, or am I just going for a single? What are we doing, I get my 2-0 pitch and I foul it off, and I'm like, oh, you stupid, what are you doing? You should have hit that as a homer. Like, you're not going to get another one to hit. I mean, this is the big leagues, dog, okay? I'm like, okay, now we're fine. 2-1. Obviously, I'm talking to myself,
right,
and
right.
all these thoughts and things are going through my head. So I just told myself, breathe, relax. We're still in the driver's seat, 2-1, still a good count. And next pitch comes, ball 3, that's how I got to 3-1. And I'm like, okay, am I going for a homer this time, or are we just trying to, get a single again? I'm like, you know what? Let's stay with the process that got us here.
Right.
And that's just, staying middle away. If I end up driving a ball out the park, it happens. If
right.
not, let me just take my single, So through a 3-1 pitch right down the middle, I was able to hit it back up the middle and find a gap and, got around to first base. My coach, KB, he hugged me, who's been with me in the Pirates organization for 9 years that I was there for. So he was like proud of me and said, hey, your mom would be proud at that moment. And, my tears were about to roll out, and I'm in the big stage, letting the tears flow. So, yeah, it was a big moment right there.
That's amazing. Now we actually have some of your cards here, some of your rookie cards, and then we got all different Pirates ones and Blue Jays ones. Talk about when you first got your rookie card, how that experience was, looking at it, reading it, and being able to physically have one.
It was awesome. Obviously getting to the big leagues and having your rookie card is something big. It's something that everybody wants to get when they get to the big leagues, and it's amazing that I got to have so many cards.
Right.
You got more collection than I do.
Is there one that stands out that's your favorite out of all of them? Which ones maybe have you signed the most of in your time?
I think this one is the one that I've done most of.
Right.
A few of those, but not a lot of people have the rookie card stamp on it.
Okay.
Got a couple Blue Jays, and then not a lot of those.
That one's a special edition. Topps made that after your first at-bat, I think your debut.
Yeah.
And it's like a special moment. They make them for any special moments in baseball history, which is really cool. So
I gotta find me that one.
Yeah, definitely. Now behind me, we also have one of your bobbleheads when you were in AAA.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that day. You remember getting one of those?
Yeah, I do remember this. Ooh, there goes the head. Oh boy. There goes the head. Let's fix the head a little bit.
There we go.
But yeah, I remember this bobblehead in Indianapolis. Obviously, I played there for a long time, and I had a lot of good memories on and off the field. It's a big league field. A lot of fans come. Great time in Indianapolis, and they did this bobblehead for me, and it was my first bobblehead.
Wow.
So I'm very proud of this moment. You know, it's still got the flow. The Jays are still there. So yeah, pretty awesome.
Love it. Are we gonna see that flow again one day?
No, I'm getting old now. I'm a dad, so got to keep it nice and short.
That's it. Gift, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, LP. You got to pronounce your last name for me. Your first name, last name, from Montreal. Tell us.
Montreal, Canada. My first name is Louis Philippe, but you can say LP. It's easier. My last name is Pelletier, so LP Pelletier, my full name.
Love it. Talk about growing up in Montreal and being in Canada.
I love it. First sport in Montreal is hockey, as usual. But we got a lot of good baseball over there. I played baseball all my life. I played hockey too until 16 years old. I played in college in Oklahoma, and I got drafted by the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
But,
talk about the experience playing for the Astros for that season in rookie ball.
It was nice. It was hard. I was second baseman at the time. With the time, I thought my real position was in the outfield.
Right. Yeah. Was that the first time you were really playing with guys from all over the country and from America too? Because growing up, you're probably playing with a lot of Canadians, right?
Yeah, I play with the national team, but in college, I play with Puerto Rican, American, Dominican, all the guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, somebody was just telling us that you were on a reality TV show in Canada. You got to tell us about that.
Yeah, the name of the TV reality show is called Occupation Double. It's kind of like Love Island, Bachelor.
Right.
Bunch of girls, bunch of guys go to South Africa and try to find the girl of my life.
Wow.
But if I won the show, I won $500,000 prize, condo, cars, and everything. So that's why I went there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now we got to teach some people some French.
Okay.
Viewers here. Give us some baseball terms that are used a lot in the game when you play.
I'll say double play, so on tourne deux. Une prise, one strike, one ball, une balle, deux sur balle, a walk, strikeout. We say strikeout. A circuit, it's a home run. And that's about it. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, man.
See you guys later.